Happy Transfer Tuesday, everybody, the day of the week where we take a look at our finances to see if there's any money moves we can make in a positive direction. I do have a few transfers for you guys I'm pretty excited about. So essentially, they're updates from the whole last week. Before I get into those, thank you guys for your comments on my financial update videos. I was supposed to go look at a rental this weekend, but on Friday, maybe Thursday, I got a notification that it was canceled because it was taken off the market. So, of course, people had been viewing it from the moment it became available. So, that was bound to happen. So, I did not go look at any apartments this weekend. I'm realizing I'm going to have to be really on top of those. If I am serious about it, then checking new listings every day and being willing to drive wherever the heck I'm looking pretty quickly after seeing it pop up. Basically, no, I need to move quick on a rental as well. So, anyway, we're still here for now, obviously. So far, off to a rip-roaring start on the rental search, but that's okay. I at least feel better because I keep hearing news, whatever. I don't watch the news, but rumblings that rents may start to have come down a little bit. I forget where I saw the statistic, but that's encouraging news because what the heck? And particularly trying to buy a place that is to be a landlord of more rentals, it's incredibly infuriating to see the disparity between the rents that these properties I'm looking to purchase are pulling in versus the rents that are being asked for me to be paid as a renter. So it's like these things are not matching up at all. So it's a really, really weird time in the housing market in general, I think. And so that big picture wise is making me really hesitant to make any quick movements. So whatever. Obviously, I'm keeping an eye on things, but we're here for a bit anyway in this apartment. We are embracing that. Trying to rearrange things and freshen up the energy in here. So I've moved my office to the other side of the living room. Pretty big stuff over here. But anyways, oh no. Back to the transfers. Updates from the last week. Back on the 22nd, I got a notification from PayPal that Mark had sent me $50 and he said, congratulations on your new work endeavors. And he's really excited to hear more about that, which I am too. Thank you so much, Mark. That's amazing. Obviously, your help on this whole financial journey has been monumental. I'm going to add that $50 to my annual expenses sinking fund, which is what I'm working on building back up right now. It is at $1,555. So with that $50 from Mark, that brings it up to $1,605. So just under $400 to go, and that'll be back to $2,000, which is where I like to have that account. Oh, thank you, Mark. That's so helpful. And then on the 25th, so yesterday, in the mail, I got another dividend payout from the company where I last worked, the job that I last left. A dividend payout to be deposited into my new IRA in the amount of $183.73. So I think I can direct deposit with Vanguard over my phone. So I think I'll be doing that tomorrow. I think this will go into my Roth. I don't know. Maybe it goes into my 401k. I'm not sure. Not a huge contribution, but it's a contribution. But you guys know how I feel about retirement accounts, and they are just not my priority. But that's great. An extra $183 in the mailbox from nowhere. And also yesterday I did my monthly investment. I had a goal of investing $100, so I added another $100 to my FundRise account. It was at $5,894, and that $100 brings it up to $5,994. That's slowly getting there. I've definitely backed off on the investing. Obviously, you guys know I guess I was really into building up my emergency fund and sinking funds for a while there, and at the expense of investing. And that's okay. Like, obviously, that is okay. Having my emergency fund fully funded, I'm realizing even this weekend, I know it's been a while, but it was, for some reason, I had a really long walk this weekend. It was just hitting me how insanely okay I feel. And this sounds wonky, but just overall, whole body, whole life existence lowered anxiety level now that I have a solid emergency fund. And I know some people would not think 30,000 is a lot. Some people would be like, holy shit, why would you ever save up that much cash? That's just crazy. There's so many opinions on that. It doesn't matter. It's a comfort level for me. Everyone has their own. But just to have that for the first time in my life as an adult is it's still hitting me to this day. Again, it's been not that long, I guess. What was that? A month ago, 2 months ago? Sometime this summer when I finally got it where I wanted it. And that's just because my thermostat has changed. Like when I went into this whole debt-free journey, I thought a $10,000 emergency fund would be like, I just couldn't picture it back then. But then as I got comfortable, I got rid of consumer debt. I've been operating without any consumer debt ever since. I don't do financing. Like I really, really, really minimalized my finances. Some people would argue that buying a rental property did exactly the opposite. And whatever. Real estate is my preferred vehicle of investing. If you're new here, obviously you guys know that. But where was I going on that tangent? Oh yeah, just so as my financial existence improved over the last 5 years, so did my desire to have a higher thermostat for my emergency fund. Like, I don't know, 5 years ago when I started this last job and I decided to take my finances seriously and change my financial future and made all those drastic changes and just plowed every extra penny at debt and getting better and doing better, it just slowly crept up my, I don't want to say expectation for myself, but I realized the $10,000 emergency fund wasn't quite comfortable, especially with owning a rental property. I was like, you know what? I feel like more would give me more comfort. And obviously that's always going to be the case. But now sitting at 30K, like that's just, I know it's silly to sit on cash. It's being eroded away by inflation and value every day. I know that. So it doesn't do a lot of good to sit on any more than that. And so I likely won't, once all this student loan crap is ironed out and I buy a house hack and like, I don't know, that'll change the thermostat too, of course. Owning another property and throwing that in the mix, that's a whole different beast. But I don't know. The point of this, I guess, is just yesterday, it just really, or Sunday rather, it really, really punched me in the face of how at ease everything in my life feels just because I have financial cushion. Like, obviously, finances has been the struggle, the overarching theme of struggle in my adult life. And to finally not have that is like the cloud went away. I mean, obviously, y'all could tell I was sad last week. Sorry, I didn't mean to depress everybody. But you know what I mean? Like the overall, no matter what happens, like I feel successful and that's amazing. And I think that deserves to be expanded on more as like a complete different, huge part of your life that is impacted by creating more security for yourself. And I'm done blabbing for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, let me know down in the comments what money moves you guys made towards your financial future. I'd love to hear about it, and I will see you in the next one.